Okay, school, no funny business today. We're going straight through. I'm gonna cut past the school, cut through the outpost map, and check out the minefield. I don't have to be there long. Just want to take a look. It's time. I've still got, what, 1 day? Events, yeah, today's day 9. The helicopter crash sites have appeared. In all maps and zones, there's a 10% chance for a helicopter crash site to appear, which, let's see here, they have high value loot, which makes them also hotspots for AI activity, which is, of course, oh my god, good to know. What did I just say, school? What did I just say about funny business? I said I didn't want any. Yeah, man. Come on. Sorry, my optic made it difficult to see where you were. Seriously, okay, I'm just gonna cut through. I'm gonna go see the minefield. It's been since the demo. I haven't seen the full the full early access version of it. Not to say that this is the full version or anything. Just you know, this is the early access version. See, now I'm gonna snoop a bit so that I can see if maybe I got a black one. If I can get any healing items just real fast. I didn't take much damage. I took like 11 damage, I think. Wow, more cat food. It's a sign. I'll take it. Take it back to my cat, who, by the way, is still totally fine because that mod is working perfectly. Thank you again to whoever made that mod. I got a comment, I think it was today, from someone who said that they actually enjoy the strain of having to take care of the cat. And they even sometimes bring the cat with them on raids. Can you believe that? Can you imagine that? That seems so crazy to me. I wouldn't even consider it. But you know what? More power to you. If you want to do that, and that's fun for you, then go right ahead. Who am I to judge? Who am I to judge? I'm always going to be wary of this spot now, forever. Anything on the floor? Nope. Okay. All I have to do is head straight in this direction. The exit to the outpost is directly ahead of me. All the way up there. Just at the end of the road. As long as nobody's down here to take a shot at me, I'm fine. As long as no one leans out the window of the school with a rifle and takes a shot at me, I'm fine. No, whoa. Yeah, I saw that guy just there. I saw that guy just there. I think I could probably get past him without much of a problem. Oh, he said percolate, he saw me. You know what? It's his mistake. It's not my fault. He had to die. Okay. Whew. Almost there, almost there. Just gotta get over this way. Can't be tempted. What? I can search the electrical box over here? I didn't even realize that the first time around. I just saw it and I didn't even think to check it because I was like, why would I be able to open that? But here we are. You can loot the electrical box. Let everyone know. Okay, to the outpost. Okay, and it's, let's see here, 11:40. Still got plenty of time in the day. The transition point to the minefield is directly over there. Well, over there. You see that road? That's what leads to it up there. So, I just have to get over to the right side of the map and then travel along the road all the way across. And then I'll be at the entrance to the minefield. Don't forget, this is continually moving southeast. The village is the along the coast anyway, the westernmost map. And then what is it? What's hang on a second. I actually have the map. Okay. Yeah, the highway's to the north. Village is right on the coast. Highways to the north. The school is just to the east of that. And then the outpost where I am is much farther to the east. And then the minefield, far again to the east, once more, right on the border. And then from the minefield, I could pop directly over into the Vostok region, which the first map would be the apartments, and then on the other side of that is the terminal map. And I've done my best not to see anything about the terminal map. I want all that to be fresh for me. So I still don't know what I'm going to find when I get there, and I'm really happy about that because I want to explore it all for myself. I'm sure a lot of you have already seen it by now. A bunch of you have probably already played it. That's fine. I'm officially back to work for the week, so I have, I just get to play for like an hour in the evening. And then I won't even be able to edit this video tonight. I'm going to have to edit it tomorrow after work. So I haven't had as much time as I want to play. But I'm doing my best. Because, well, I've got to be responsible. I've got to at least pretend to be responsible. Cool, I've had no trouble so far. Oh, my spring allergies are in full swing, man. I'm so stopped up. I feel so nasally right now. It's so annoying. Okay. Keep on this direction. Just go down the hill. And there it is. Bada bing, bada boom. It doesn't really take all that long, you know? And I had no trouble whatsoever. The bots, at least on the outpost, didn't give me any trouble. Alright, it's going to take an hour to get there. 5 energy, 10 hydration, which, you know, I'll just go ahead and eat and drink when I get there. To the minefield. Okay, so something important of note is that this is not a permadeath zone. Immediately on the other side of this map, in the apartments, begins the permadeath zone, because that's officially in Vostok. Here, what we have to worry about is mines. If any of you remember how I feel about mines, you know I'm gonna hate this. But I'm here during the day. And this really doesn't seem too much different so far from what we got in the final demo. So that's good. Just be mindful, that there will be mines all over the place. See those? They stick up out of the ground. Actually, I think they're just placed on the ground. They're the type that actually fly up into the air and explode when you get close. I don't know what that technology is exactly, but they pop up off the ground and then explode at like chest height or whatever for maximum kill damage, and they will always give you a bleed, I think, if you're close enough to get hit. So you're gonna need to be able to deal with that. And I'm gonna switch weapons, so I'm not using all my 7.62, just blasting mines. But in the demo, it never really attracted any attention if you were to shoot the mines, so, you know, it always seemed pretty safe to do that. You'd probably assume that the guards, because there are no bandits here, they're guards, border guards, and I think they're contractors in the lore of the game. They speak English. The guards, you know, you'd think they would come running when they're like, that guy's shooting the mines, we gotta go get him. Nope. Nope. At least that's not how it had been. There is a roving helicopter situation, which it's not here right now. You'd obviously be able to hear it if it were nearby. But word was that if it shined its spotlight on you, I guess at night, then it would draw guards to your location. That never really happened to me. So maybe that was just, some, I don't know, exciting lore or hearsay or something. I have no idea. But you know what? I really hope that that doesn't happen to me anyway. So the minefield map, I'm really not going to take a whole lot of pains to fully explore because, I mean, it's riddled with mines. So it's really dangerous to walk around. It's going to take a bunch of ammunition, and if I get hit, I'm going to be having to heal bleeds one after another. So kind of just gonna play it cool. There's typically not much to loot. The guard towers, I think, have crates on the top of them. And the guards themselves are gonna have, I think, RK weapons for sure. I don't necessarily think they'll have anything else or anything more than that. So, oh, you see that? You gotta be like super vigilant in order to spot these things. It's really annoying. I do hate them. They're really loud too. So oh, there's one right there. Oh my god, I hate this. I hate this. Can I, let me see that. There we go. You also have to be careful, man. Do not be inside the blast radius when you shoot those things, because it'll still hurt you. When you think you're far enough away, you're not far enough away. Stay back. I missed that trick shot, but we're not going to talk about it. Okay, I'm doing alright. Nice and slow, at least for right now. For this map in particular, just like in the apartments, for example, really good to have a scoped weapon so that when you do have the towers in sight, you can fire at them from long range, pin those bad guys down, because the guards are much easier to contend with, just like everybody else, from long range. If you can sight him, you can shoot him. Oh my god. And if you can shoot him, you can kill him. So yeah, I've really just been spending my time shooting mines up until this point. Oh my god, that was terrifying, dude. Yeah, see, that's not great. That's not great. It's not good at all. It's not good at all. I don't want to be hit by that. Let's see. Pretty sure that came from this direction. Let's all just be really cool about this, huh? We don't need any trouble. Let's see who shot at me. So, the strategy of old was actually to, kind of like with the other maps, if you want to traverse them safely, go around the edge, right along the border. Which is to say the boundary of the map. Because there are going to be fewer mines along the edge of the map, at least classically that was true. Before in the demos that has been true. I don't think I ever really had to deal with many of them. You can actually check in my older videos about that. But along the boundary, this is really unsafe. There were, for me, fewer mines to contend with. And that's not to say there won't be any. There are definitely going to still be mines. Can I get over this barbed wire, please? Hoop! Whoa! He waited till just then to fire at me. Pretty sure I saw another mine over there, yep. There's one right there. I probably wouldn't be hurt by that if I was walking right along the tape. That might have been far enough away. God, can I? Okay. I can't see this guy, but he can sure see me. And I see that my hydration is falling too, so let me drink a juice. Because I need to do myself a favor. It's 1400 now. Pretty soon the sun's going to be setting, and that's going to suck. Alright, you see that? There's the tower. There's one of the towers. There's a line of towers. There's another guy shooting. I can't even see the flash. He must be like seeing my head, and he's just taking shots at me because I can't see anything at all. That's what sucks about not having a scope. I really wish that I'd been able to find more ammunition for the Mosin. It's really frustrating that I haven't. So if I go along the edge here, I'm even going to turn on my light because holy crap, I need all the help I can get to spot any mines that might be along here. So far so good, you know? Shouldn't be an abundance of them near the boundary. And I mean, cross your fingers about that too, because, if a patch or a hotfix changes that, I'm in big trouble. Because the mines are by far my least favorite part of this game. Of any, like, hardcore game, because, like, there's no... there's no UI, there's no mechanic that warns you getting close to a mine, you know? Why should there be? Oh my god. It jammed. What is it at? 46%. First jam. Sheesh. So this thing is only good for like blasting mines right now. It'll help me in a pinch, but if it jams in an emergency, then I'm just gonna die. Nice and slow. I'm trying to advance it in this direction so that I can... Ah, you see that? I can see the flashes now. I can see his legs, I think. Alright, I think I saw him fall. So keep in mind that the maximum number of bots that will spawn for any map right now is 10. And I think the mechanic is that 4 of them are going to be active at any given time. Whoa boy, I just almost walked directly into that mine. Holy crap. Shoot the mine. Yep. So I don't know how quickly they spawn in after you kill that first bot. And then the second, then the third, and then the fourth. It's possible that as soon as that first one dies, another one pops in. I don't know if there'd be any way of knowing where. Obviously, the spawn locations are going to be very easy to hide from the player because they're all going to be away from the entrances to the maps. So you just wouldn't know where they are because you'd never see them spawn in, probably. Not at first. Oh boy. Oh, jeez, man. Hey, take it easy, take it easy. By the way, do you love my attempts to keep from swearing on this channel? I try very hard not to swear on this channel. Not to say that I'm, you know, like, really bad about it in general in my regular life, but man, it's tough when games spook me like this. Alright, I don't want to take too much time doing this. But the problem is I can't move freely, you know? I can't just, like, dart from tree to tree because there might be a mine that'll destroy me. So I have to be on the lookout. Gotta have cover. I gotta not step near mines. Because it's so frustrating to get hit with those mines when they pop up and blow your body open. Okay. You know what? I also have a frag. Just in case I need it, I do have the frag grenade. But I wouldn't necessarily want to use it here. That is to say, I wouldn't necessarily want to waste it here, because I feel like maybe I could put it to better use in Vostok. Don't know where the other shooter is. I have no idea. Generally, it's not going to be safe to approach any of the towers. Even if you get into the tower and go up to the top, there's not necessarily a whole lot of cover unless you stay at the top. Because, obviously, going all the way up and all the way down leaves you fully exposed on all sides. So if they spot you, they can shoot you. You know how the bots are. By now, in this game, you know how they are. We haven't gotten around in this playthrough to using the mods to change them yet, so we're just gonna play it nice and safe. Obviously, if you wanted to, like I said before, you could just skirt the edges of this map along the boundary and just go. You could just go straight through the apartments and not deal with this or them. Just trying to get the minefield experience, you know? This is me playing early access. This is my first trip to the minefield in early access. Got to experience it. Alright. I've now made it behind the first tower. There's another tower right there, where another shooter could be. Hydration is falling again. Because, man, this guy gets thirsty real fast and real easy. Consume canned goods. And do it fast, please. Thank you. Okay, this tower seems clear. I haven't run into another mine in this area, like in the vicinity of the tower, which is promising. That's always good. I also don't think that the bots can trigger the mines, so even if you were to draw them out, if they were to chase you into the woods, I don't think that they would be able to set the mines off as they move around and approach any of them. And I only say that because I've never seen it happen before. Even though I've... Jesus Christ, even though I've found them in the woods before. See what I mean? Okay. So that started to bleed. Fortunately, I have bandages and stuff, so I can save myself from that, but I just don't want to, man. I like how I was just saying that there was no mines around me, and there was a mine right there. Bam. Blew me up. They're really hard to see in the grass like this, especially if I'm not exactly looking for them. Because how am I supposed to defend myself if I'm just constantly scanning back and forth for mines? Alright, let me get behind these sandbags over here. Because this is the Badlands. This is the dangerous territory. Canonically, the guards are going to be more proficient at combat and tactics because they're border guards. They've been stationed here to prevent anybody from crossing the border. So no one is supposed to cross into Vostok, no one's supposed to leave Vostok, obviously not without permission. Now I'd imagine if someone has permission, then they know about it. They're going to be expecting him, but I don't think that that's happening with any regularity. Okay. Let's just try it, man. Let's just go. Let me get up to the top. I'm running up here. What did he have? He had... Yep. Okay, cool. Great. There's a military crate. It's empty. Running up to the top. Running still. Don't shoot me! Clear. And of course, in this direction, there's no sandbag. Except for right here in this corner. So, there's a stack of 2 military crates that I can check, and, wow, there's so little of use. Hey, that guy had an M4. That's nice. I wasn't expecting the guards to have M4s. I don't think they had them before in the demo, so that's cool. Okay. So, there's the other tower. You can see the crates. If I stand up, you can see it a little bit better. I just don't want to do that. I am surprised that no one's taking a shot at me. I really don't want to be exposed because I'm terrified. But the contact is like really inconsistent because that other guy was shooting at me before I approached his tower. And then nothing. I got hit by a mine and that guy is nowhere to be seen or heard. And I haven't taken any more fire. What does it mean? Where is he? Where are his friends? What do I do? What time is it? 1600 hours. Alright. Well, I guess I should keep moving. But if I get shot at, I'm going right back up. Obviously, this is the gameplay. You're supposed to be able to do this, so you're supposed to be, like, doing this. But, man, I wouldn't advise it. If you're not equipped for it, just go around the edge. I'm not gonna judge you. I'm not even gonna pressure you. Play this game however you want to. That's the beauty of it. And as much as I'd love to just run over to that tower straight away as well, these guys are also on the ground. So they're going to be like in the woods, shifting positions and stuff like that. Who freaking knows? And I can't zoom to see where they are, so I have to just use the terrain to my advantage. But like I said before, and like we just found out the hard way, the terrain is explosive. The terrain is explosive. It wants to kill me. The mines are dangerous. There's that guy. He's running. He's going up to the top of the tower. You see that? Where's he gonna stop? I definitely hit him. Oh, cool. He's gonna stop right there so I can kill him. Great. I appreciate that. Reload. 2 down. Any mines? Please don't blow me up. I don't want another mine in my life. There's one right there. You see that? It's easy to be hyper vigilant. Hard still to spot them because as soon as someone takes a shot at me, I take my eyes off the ground and I start looking around. And if I panic and move without checking the ground in one direction or the other, I'm going to lose a limb. Metaphorically speaking. Lucky for me, that doesn't actually happen. Alright, I don't think there's any mines this close to the tower. Alright. Was he on the tower? Is that where that shot came from? Couldn't see a flash. Nervous because I'm 2 towers deep now. I'm roughly in the middle of the map. So, there he is. Die. That was him dying, okay. His body's slumping down. Alright, not bad. I gotta pack a mag. Pack the magazine, please. Do it this one. While I'm still not being shot at, just go ahead. Just do it. Just do it! Real fast! I realize I don't have to be this stressed about it, but somehow I am this... Whoa! Alright, I have to get up to the top of the tower because that's where the cover is. I don't want to be stuck at the base of the tower where I can't protect myself. I'm passing up that crate for now. I hear the voices, I hear them. It's dangerous and terrifying. Okay, I'm up here now. I at least have this guy's body to keep me company, and I can see that tower. I don't think there's anybody on that tower. Okay. He has the RK-95. 2 crates. Nothing. Wonderful. Thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for not having anything in you. Okay, so is this, yeah, okay, let's do that, and then this, that's good. That's great. That's very good, thank you. Not bad. Not too bad, not too bad. Not too bad. I've only been hit by, not every mine in the forest. And of course that last shooter has vanished again. The sun is setting, so it's gonna get dark. Landmines in the dark are not good. It's not good for anybody. Thought maybe I saw somebody on the ground there, but I did not. Didn't actually see anybody there. Nope. Nope. I've been seeing in YouTube videos that guys are binding lean left and right to their mouse keys, presumably back and forward on the side of the mouse. That does seem kind of intuitive. I feel like it'd probably be easier to get around corners and stuff that way. It's just that coming from SPT, I can't imagine doing that because I have like fire mode and zoom on my forward and backward keys in SPT, so there's no way that I would take lean off of W and E, or Q and E, Jesus. Too frazzled, man, I got too much going on. Alright, there is a little tent over there, there's like a little structure, whatever that is. Just a little field out structure. So there's probably something in there that I could check. But I'm trying to see where the hell these other shooters are. Obviously there can still be 7 guys spawning into this map, so like... yeah. Okay, he must be down that way. Yep, I just saw the flash. Is that... there he is. Can barely make him out. Got him. I got him. Haha. We're getting there, we're getting there. Okay. Well, this is one way to do it, you know, I mean, like, If you find yourself contending with the map in this way, this is the way to do it. If you stay at the base of the tower, there's virtually no cover, and anybody who gets up higher on any of the other towers can just get a vantage point on you for an easy shot. So you gotta make a decision. You know, you gotta race up to the top of the tower or get back into the woods so that you can take cover behind a giant boulder or something. Also, that's a different knife. We're just gonna do that. I don't think I've killed anybody with a knife in this run yet, have I? I don't think so. Jeez, man, what did I just say? I think I saw the flash right over there. But there's also like a graphical thing with the lights, I'm not sure. I'm also looking for mines between me and over there, because I'm gonna probably get to that tank for cover. And then get over to that structure at the base of the tower. Watching carefully. See, imagine how exciting this would be if you had some more mobility. Or if you were actually bodily here. Also, there's the, this is the road up through the center. If I was to go that way, I'd get to the apartments. But yeah, imagine ducking and darting behind these trees and stuff, and blind firing, giving yourself cover. Also imagine how much worse it could be if an attack helicopter or anything else were to show up. What? Oh my god, my hydration, are you kidding me? Stop getting so thirsty so fast. God, can you imagine taking a break in a firefight to consume 2 full cans of pears? Drinking the juice? Whoops. Rifle got a little bit stuck on that side of the armor there. No big deal. No big deal. Alright, no mines between here and there. Do I see any mines? No? No? Good. Yikes! Alright, this is a metallic structure. I'm going in. Ha ha ha! Nope. Nothing. 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 There's a tourniquet. Anything on the floor? Nope. Wow, that guy is trying to kill me. Is he up high? Ah. I just saw him moving at the base of the tower. Okay, it would be nice if I could adjust my crouch, so if I could go down and come back up gradually with some more control, so I would have a better way to give myself an angle to fire from. Where'd he get to? Evidently he can still see me. I am watching so hard for anything. I'm just watching the pixels to see if any pixels move. What time is it? 1740. It's getting late. It is getting late. I don't have to do this. I'm just being thorough. I'm being too thorough. I'm too immersed. I'm too engaged. I think I just saw him run off. Oh, there's that guy. God, I would love if one of those was a headshot. Do you hear that? Do you hear that? There are footsteps. That guy's yelling at me over there, but there are footsteps over here. Okay, got him. And I see that guy. Got him. 2 more down. That's how we start to make it safe around here. Where's that guy? There he is. Shoot. Wait, was that him? No, it's the edge of the tank. I thought I saw it moving because the branch was in the way. Man, their guns are in terrible shape. How are they still firing at me? Also, why? Why do the guards have such bad weapons? Shouldn't the guards have good weapons? Shouldn't they be taking care of their equipment? Or are they just sort of like left here to fend for themselves? I guess they are because there's no reinforcements coming or anything like that. They're not like sounding alarms. That seems like a thing to do, doesn't it? So I think we just found an advantage of getting to this building here. It forces anybody who you're not directly engaged with out the windows to slowly advance in such a way that they can be heard. So that's good. But I still can't see this guy. Where is he? Where are you? I think I'm gonna have to go out. I'm gonna have to go out there, but I'm still thirsting to death. Ever so quickly. Okay, I was just listening because I think I heard like one of those ambient sounds where something falls from a tree. A pine cone or an acorn falls and I just want to lift my rifle and start blasting. There's this guy. What do you have on him? Can I see from here? Nope, sure can't. Where'd that guy go? Is he just like going in and out of the woods? Wow, I was able to pick that up. Okay, I'm gonna go up here, but then I think it might actually be time to go. Because there's no reason to push my luck. When I actually do legitimately visit this map, it's going to be to pass directly through it to get to the apartments, which is exactly what I want to do next. So that I can start looting the apartments and getting some better stuff. There's a shotgun up here. And that's all there is up here. Okay, this rifle is in much better condition. Let's do this. Clear the chamber, put that right there, and then do this. Pick up the RM870, put that right there, put that right there. Okay, good, yes, good, good, very good. Put that there, put that there, okay. And then decide whether or not I want to contend with this BS in this direction. Man, I don't see anything. I don't hear anything. It just sucks. It's dark. Yeah, the sun's going down. It's time to go. It's time to leave because mines in the dark are some of my least favorite things to ever have to contend with. I already checked that. Okay, no big deal. No big deal. Just a field full of explosives. Literally, the minefield. Since I eliminated most of the guys, I bet my chances of getting through just the actual border area in the center of the map are much better. Because they're not taking positions up on the towers to fire directly down at me. And across the actual border area, this very much demilitarized zone, to kill me. Oh, got a twofer. Look at that. So can you imagine, because like each time you go through this and load back into the map, the mines are back. So what poor unlucky soul is having to go through and place all new mines every time I shoot them? I blast them, I shoot the guys up. When I'm gone, they're like, oh, finally, he's gone. Send Jake out there to go put a bunch of new mines up, you know, like, what's the situation with that? Alright, I'm just not gonna approach that mine. There's a mine right there. Alright, hey, this, you know what? Doing okay. Doing good. Doing good. Just gotta get through this terrified, destroyed area. I'll take a look. That's good, that's good, that's good. Sometimes the mines can be obscured by trees, obviously, so like, if they're behind a trunk, or if they're, you know, obscured by branches that hang down low, might not be able to see the mines, so just be careful. Just be careful as you move through. Try not to make an obvious mistake. And, always make sure you can see where it is you're gonna step, so that you don't pass too close to a mine and ruin a run, because if you don't have the healing items to support yourself when you start bleeding, that's it. You're gonna find yourself passing through 2 maps to get to your shelter, or wherever it is you have to be, so you can get more meds, if you have them. Fortunately for me, I'm heading back to the school where the doctor is. Stupid minefield. Next up, I'm gonna have to go to the apartments. It's gonna be much better next time, trust me.